And welcome to the show. Great to be with you. Thanks for stopping by today. Dr. Cass Ingram is my guest in the first hour. I'm glad he's around. I haven't spoken to him for a while. It'd be good to chat with him. He's always got something on his mind. And I know I was looking at the booking form, and he apparently wants to talk about gut inflammation. And that's a good thing to talk about, not a good thing to have. Yeah. And, it's interesting when you look at the whole constellation of digestive disorders and diseases. It's amazing how many. And it's a self-contained system, right? And for a good reason. And that's plumbing you don't want to leak, for sure. And you talk about undermining your quality of life. Boy, just start to have digestive issues, whatever it might be. Any of the itis diseases. And then you see itis at the end of a word, that means inflammation. So we'll see how Dr. Ingram wants to approach that, generally. And then in the second hour, Thyra Banks?
Yes, Thyra Banks from Source Naturals.
Yeah.
And they sent us some nice products, too.
Yeah. She's very good. I like her.
She's very thorough and not afraid to talk and give her opinion.
Yeah, she's passionate. Before I bring Dr. Ingram on, I quickly want to give you a heads up. The FDA is issuing a warning for people to avoid using sunscreen pills. Uh-oh.
What?
Yep. And you thought you just had to put it on. It comes in different forms, right? There's different delivery systems for sunscreens. Lotions, sprays, creams. Now the Food and Drug Administration, it's your federal government at work for you now, is issuing a warning for consumers to steer clear, and I'm giving attribution to time.com, Time Health, for the story, to steer clear of one formula in particular. So it's called sunscreen pills. Okay. Yesterday they announced it sent warning letters to 4 companies claiming to make dietary supplements that protect people from sun damage. And they reminded consumers, and here's the quote, this is from the FDA, quote, "There's no pill or capsule that can replace your sunscreen," close quote. The announcement called out 4 products: Glycodin Skin Nutrients, Advanced Skin Brightening Formula, Napa Valley Biosciences SunSafe RX, and Pharmacy Direct's Solicare, and Sun Energized LLC's Sunergetic.
You have a big influence on your kids.
FDA says
so teach them
these products are putting people's health at risk by giving consumers a false sense of security that a dietary supplement could prevent sunburn, reduce early skin aging caused by the sun, or protect from the risk of skin cancer, close quote. All those companies I mentioned have been directed by the FDA to reverse all violations associated with their products and review their marketing claims. So, consumer beware, buyer beware. And if you're using sunscreens that, SPF 30, 40, whatever, and if it's not, and you have to keep applying it, if you go in the water, if you're out there in the sun, you're perspiring, it wears off. You have to reapply it. Please. Last thing you need is skin cancer. And if you think you can't die from it, think again. I could give you the numbers. I don't have them at my fingertips. The number of people dying from melanoma. And in Florida, the sun is brutal here in the summertime. Just brutal. As is the sun everywhere in the summertime. But it seems like it's especially hot here for sure. Dr. Ingram's my guest.
3,000 deaths a year in the United States.
For melanoma. It's 3,000 too many. Dr. Cass Ingram is my guest. Dr. Ingram's, I've known Dr. Ingram now almost 13 years. Dr. Ingram is not without a point of view, I can tell you that, on a variety of topics. He has great insight into naturopathic as well as traditional medicine. He understands herbs and spices. He travels around the world. He's always looking. He's looking to North American Herb and Spice. He helps out there a little bit, trying to educate people about some of their products. He'll mention a few today, and thinks about things. And he's he's not without a point of view and an opinion, and he'll speak truth to power. That's for sure. He's not shy. Dr. Ingram, great to have you back. I don't know if you're going to the beach today, but don't take sunscreen pills.
Well, you just never know, do you? The FDA is, if it's a vested interest if they have a legitimate complaint, it's very difficult to tell with the entity because it's bonded at the navel to the drug pharmaceutical cartel. But that said, there are, just a little comment, there are actually natural substances that if you take enough of them, it can get into the skin and it can have a positive effect to prevent oxidation. So I want to get that out there. But
what would those compounds be?
Well, beta carotene, and if it's from a natural source, certainly vitamin E, certainly the polyphenols, certainly certainly substances that are found that have color to them, like anthocyanins. That some of this can block some of the toxicity, but obviously, from my experience, topical application is pretty powerful. So even if we're not using a sunblock or sunscreen, if we use something like the chaga cream, North America makes a really fantastic. We had one woman who got a very severe sunburn in a fishing camp. Okay, and I was there. She was a nutritionist. I gave her chaga cream. I think it's just called chaga cream or chaga heal. And the chaga is very high in SOD. It's very, very high in melanin.
Superoxide dismutase. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, a dramatic reversal of the burn, of the toxicity. It was big drama. And here's another one you would never think of. Wild oregano oil. I can't tell you how many sunburns or even facial sunburns I have used wild oregano for.
Wow. I would not have guessed that. I thought it would have been irritating.
You would have thought, and what the curious thing is, remember homeopathy, give like for like?
Right.
So you give something that's burny for burn, it's really shocking. But, again, wild oregano oil has very high polyphenols, and also it's anti-inflammatory, and also it has the ability to induce healing. So I've used it in hundreds and hundreds of times, always successfully, for even acute sunburn, even first and second and third degree.
You apply it directly, topically.
Apply it directly, taken it a little bit internally. Now, remember that work by the USDA where they found that oregano oil had a higher antioxidant than any known herb or food, or even higher than, it was like 20 times higher than beta-carotene. It was a little bit higher than vitamin E. It was considerably higher than blueberry, 100 times higher. So we don't think of it that way. We think of oregano oil as germs.
When we come back, you alluded to, or you mentioned it directly, chaga. If you just could, when we come back.
Before we get into the drugs, I mean the gut, we can talk a little bit about chaga.
Okay, and when we come back, we're going to go into some messages, and we are showing on our screen Chaga Heal from North. Boy, that's nice. That's a nice container, man. Look at that. That's nice packaging. Chaga Heal from North American Herb and Spice. Go to NorthAmericanHerbandSpice.com. They're called North American Herb and Spice for a reason. They're not selling candy bars.
I'm Joy McCarthy, holistic nutritionist, and I expect more from my multivitamin. I've researched many vitamins, and what's truly different about Every Woman's One Daily from New Chapter is that it's fermented with probiotics and whole foods and gentle even on an empty stomach. Every Woman's One Daily helps you feel good every day, giving you immune, energy, and stress support, and nutrients for bone and heart health. You will notice a difference. Every Woman's One Daily recently won the Best Multivitamin Award, and I love that it's non-GMO project verified. Discover the wisdom of nature with New Chapter.
Whether you spend your free time on a treadmill, under a car, or in your garden, if your active lifestyle leaves you sore, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce may be exactly what you need. Inflammaforce has a natural herb blend that acts as an anti-inflammatory to help maintain healthy joint and mobility support. There are standardized herbs like white willow, boswellia, turmeric, ginger, and devil's claw. The vegetarian capsule promotes easy digestion and a fast-acting dissolve process. Inflammaforce includes a proprietary enzyme herbal blend full of antioxidants and flavonoids that target pain and inflammation throughout the body. Body Vigor's Inflammaforce contains ingredients that support normal, healthy joint flexibility and function, builds healthy tissue, and helps with your recovery process. So if you're tired of sore joints and inflamed muscles, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce is your answer. Purchase Inflammaforce.
Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN stream. Dr. Cass Ingram is my guest today, and going to be talking about the gut and inflammation in the gut. But he alluded to chaga a bit ago, and they have a product at North American Herb and Spice called Chaga Heal. And if you have a burn, sunburn, for example, excuse me, you can apply it. He said that, I guess he was on one of those field trips. You know, they travel around the world. He got a crew goes with him. and one of the nutritionists got excessive sunburn and applied that and had great results. What is chaga? Dr. Ingram, welcome back. What is chaga?
Chaga is the gnarly growth on birch trees in the far north, and it produces a tremendous amount of this enzyme that superoxide dismutase. It's a kind of in the mushroom family, but it's different. I mean, it may take quite a few years to grow. It's not soft and mushy. It's not on the ground. It's in the tree mass, and it makes all of these kind of, if you could say, trendy enzymes: SOD, ergosterol synthetase, ergosterol peroxidase, also DNA-ase and RNA-ase.
Wow.
I mean, these are catalase. It's producing these enzymes. So when you have damaged tissues whether in the body or on the face, then if you can get now that chaga cream is made from raw chaga. So obviously, if you cook the chaga, if you heat it, if you boil it, you're going to destroy all those enzymes.
Right.
So we think it's the combination of the melanin with the enzymes as to account for why it's so effective for dry skin, for cracks at the tips of the fingers, cracks in the bottom of the feet, for irritated sort of rashy type skin, but not so much for psoriasis and eczema. We didn't find, but definitely for sunburn.
Inonotus obliquus is the Latin name.
It's also loaded with sterols, plant sterols.
Plant fats.
So then it's...
You're right, it is gnarly looking. We're showing a photograph of it.
Yeah. So what I would do, if I was in an area or on a trip where I might be at risk and fair-skinned and what have you, I would have a tub of this chaga, okay? It burns, it's got a burny part to it, okay? There's a face cream that's not so burny, but either one. I would have a bottle of super strength, not regular strength, believe it or not, super strength oil of oregano. I would apply that before going into the sun, along with whatever else you use. And I would take some of the oil of oregano internally, 5 or 10 drops twice a day.
There you go.
But now on to our subject, of course.
Okay, so you heard me. That was a brief setup for when you look at all of the constellation of gut or bowel gut disorders and diseases. I mean, we could spend all day just going through the list. It's just remarkable how implicated the gut is in our overall health, right?
Well, right. I mean, everything really starts in the gut. Everything, every major disease, certainly diabetes does, arthritis even, certainly heart disease, if we have disturbances in the digestion. All nutritional diseases are directly related, and then there are lung conditions can be related to food intolerance. Asthma certainly is. But then you have the gut itself. Look how many problems: constipation, diarrhea, sloppy stools, irritable bowel, spastic colon, Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis. Who doesn't have gastritis? Who doesn't have GERD? Who doesn't have upsets from the esophagus down into the duodenum, ulcers, diverticulitis? I mean, these are some of the plagues of our society. And how many people are taking antacid drugs or proton pump inhibitors or laxatives? And this is so.
But by the way, hemorrhoids associated with the gut, right?
Oh, well, for sure. I mean, hemorrhoids are a combination of nutritional deficiency, fiber deficiency, and the gut itself, parasites, inflammation in the gut, poor stool habits or bowel habits, chronic constipation, lack of good moisturization. Hemorrhoids are a little complicated, a little chronic. It can be reversed. But this is what I'm trying to say, is that we have this gross inflammatory disturbance from in American public, from the esophagus down to the rectum. We then also have coincident infections. You see, you're talking about candida, you're talking about fungal infection, you're talking about chronic bacterial infections like H. pylori, which hammers the stomach. there was one study that showed, and maybe you can find the study online, I don't have the authors in front of me, where they found esophagitis was associated with up to 100 different bacterial strains, infecting the esophagus and the upper component of the stomach. And nobody thinks that. Nobody thinks that you're going to have GERD, heartburn, indigestion, bloating, because it's a germ, you see?
So, okay.
So that's going to cause the inflammation.
You have bacteria operating, and I get that. Let's lay that in abeyance for just 1 second. Let me back up a step or two. Some people may be puzzled. They said, "Did he say fungus?"
Yeah.
All right.
Even
when we
with
come
all the
back,
stomach acid that comes out, you've got fungus. Believe me, it's even more prominent than the bacteria.
when we come back, of course, there's one particular fungus that really is notorious, Candida. But people might be saying, wait a minute, what is a fungus? How did I get a fungus in my gut? We come back, Dr. Ingram will explain. And he's one of the few guests that comes on and talks about fungi and parasites and all these microbes, these nasty critters that just destroy people's health. And most people walk around, that's the last thing on their mind. Not a clue. Zero. Zero? Zero.
Whether you spend your free time on a treadmill, under a car, or in your garden, if your active lifestyle leaves you sore, Body Figures Inflammaforce may be exactly what you need. Inflammaforce has a natural herb blend that acts as an anti-inflammatory to help maintain healthy joint and mobility support. There are standardized herbs like white willow, boswellia, turmeric, ginger, and devil's claw. The vegetarian capsule promotes easy digestion and a fast-acting dissolve process. Inflammaforce includes a proprietary enzyme herbal blend full of antioxidants and flavonoids that target pain and inflammation throughout the body. Body Vigor's Inflammaforce contains ingredients that support normal, healthy joint flexibility and function, builds healthy tissue, and helps with your recovery process. So if you're tired of sore joints and inflamed muscles, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce is your answer. Purchase Inflammaforce exclusively on Amazon.com.
Live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN. Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition, wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show and whatever you may be doing. Dr. Cass Ingram is my guest today, talking about gut health generally, but inflammation. That's the usual suspect with a lot of these gut disorders and diseases. I dare say it's probably implicated in all of them. It's in vogue these days to be talking about the microbiome. That is a community of organisms or microorganisms, such as bacteria, fungi, viruses, for example, archaea, whatever, that inhabit a particular environment. In this case, our digestive system, the gut, directly. And these microorganisms live in and on the human body. So people have become accustomed to hearing about that. But what they need to know also, they accept the idea, it seems, that there are bacteria in their body, but they also need to know that there are fungi, parasites, the viruses, archaea, or archaea, depending on how you want to say it. They inhabit your gut, too. Dr. Ingram, welcome back. How does somebody get a fungus in the gut?
Well, I'm going just to WebMD, and here, esophagitis, one of the major causes is candida. Now, who in the world is going to think that you've got candida yeast growing in the esophagus and the upper fundus of the stomach? And even here at WebMD talks about herpetic viruses being a common cause of esophageal and stomach disorders, including reflux. So, well, overuse of antibiotics, you have excessive sugar consumption, regular intake of alcohol, especially wines from fungal and bacterial fermentation, and so stress, proton pump inhibitors block HCl production, and then the fungus overgrows. Cortisone, prednisone. How many more reasons do you want?
Yeah, no, I get it.
And then you have the issue when you take the antibiotics of the candida overgrowth causing leaky gut syndrome in the intestines. So we could say that Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, irritable bowel syndrome, spastic colon diverticulitis, esophagitis, many cases of stomachitis are due to candida or fungus. Now, whether it's bacteria or candida or herpes, it's irrelevant, because what I was going to tell you is that the best thing you could do isn't to just take an anti-inflammatory, is to take a protocol to clean out all this junk, all this germs infestation.
Okay.
You know, so a lot of times I'll tell people when they come to me and they say, well, I have ulcerative colitis, I have irritable bowel. The patient will be saying, I have esophagitis, I have GERD, I have, and I'll say, no, you have fungus. Or you have overgrowth of these bad bacteria. So you should take the edible oil of oregano that you can take for a while, you know, the P73, totally edible. Take some crude herb known as Oregamax. I'm not trying to prescribe for disease. I'm just telling you what I do clinically. And I just tell them to take both of those. I might tell them to take something a little more aggressive, maybe the combination of oregano, cumin, cinnamon, and sage in a capsule. That's another. I might give them all three, and they get better.
And those products are available from North American Herb and Spice, and I want to get to that in 1 second, but I just wanted the audience to understand something. A fungus is a group of any group of unicellular or multicellular syncytial spore-producing organisms that will feed on organic matter. That would including molds, yeast, mushrooms, toadstools, and so on, right?
Right, and see, it's defined as a saprophyte, and a saprophyte is an organism that lives on dead and decaying material. You don't want these fungi in your tissues. Normally there's only about 3% of the microbiome is candida. You don't want this situation where you have this thrushy overgrowth in the tongue, yellow furry tongue, white coated tongue. That means that you have fungal infestation throughout the gut. I can see it. When someone comes to me and I see they have pink, ruddy skin coloration, they have blanching of the skin, they may have pink induration around the nail beds, they're bloated, they eat food and their belly blows up, they'll show me the belly. They have brain fog, they're irritable, they're anxious, they crave sugar, right? They're pounding the wine. They've got this massive multi-organ overgrowth of the chronic immunosuppressive candida or other fungus. It's such a pandemic. Then if they have the history of multiple antibiotic use, heavy consumption of sugar, eating a bowl of ice cream every other day, whatever, right? So all that bloating, irritability, leaky gut that they come and say, I have the irritable bowel, the spastic colon, the Crohn's, I have esophagitis, and they have no idea they should be cleaning out the fungus first.
So what would do the protocol again?
The ideal protocol is to take the edible daily use type of oil of wild oregano.
From North American Herb and Spice.
Yeah, I mean, it's the original. The crude herb is a digestive aid, which is known as Oregamax. And this Oregarest. If in the ideal world, we would do a triplicate approach. Then take your probiotic. Now, you see, everybody's taking the probiotic. Probiotic's not enough. When you have that kind of deep-seated infestation, you must do something aggressive to clean it out. If you have 100 different bacteria in your esophagus, you need to take the oil of oregano. Sometimes you might even add the juice. Very, very, very effective in the esophageal and upper stomach region. Now, I quoted UWebMD, but let's quote Colgate's website, where they talk about a study where gum disease, here's the Colgate title, study, gum disease bacteria associated with esophageal cancer. Who wants to get that? And here they found that P. gingivalis was essentially causing the cancerous cell growth. So these gum bacteria are leaking down into the esophagus if uncontrolled, and they're causing irritation and inflammation. So we're trying to treat the irritation and inflammation. We're taking proton pump inhibitors. We're taking anti-inflammatories. Doctors are giving Motrin, stupid things like that, which suppress the immune system further. We should be killing the bacteria in the gums and in the esophagus.
So Oregaresp, Oregamax, and oil of oregano.
Would be an ideal protocol.
Resp is
you look at the aromatic water of oregano. It's very effective, very quick. You'll notice something within 48 hours. Those are the four things I would lead with.
What was the last one?
Juice of oregano.
Juice of oregano. After I open it, do I put it in the refrigerator, or can I leave it out of the refrigerator?
If it's in the gums, it's going to disseminate to the head, to the jaw, and into the gut. So we have to talk about a protocol.
Okay. When we come back, we'll do that. This is all very practical, this is doable.
Did you get enough calcium today? 85% of women over the age of 20 and 50% of men over the age of 30 consume less than the recommended daily intake of calcium. One of the best ways to protect your bones and joints, Bone Up provides Australian hydroxyapatite, the very same form of calcium found in the human body. However, strong bones and joints require more than calcium. Magnesium, zinc, manganese, copper, silicon, vitamin C, vitamin D3, vitamin K, and boron are all beneficial to optimum joint function. Bone Up gives you all of these. Bone Up is the most healthful nutritional regimen for bones and joints. Ask for Bone Up at your local health food store. Or, for more information, go to www.jarrow.com for the best in calcium formulas.
If you've ever had digestive issues slow you down, it's time to live digestively with the #1 high-potency probiotic, Ultimate Flora. Because with 50 billion live cultures inside you, life feels a little lighter, a little livelier, a little more you. No matter where life takes you, live digestively with Ultimate Flora probiotics from Renew Life. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. #1 probiotic brand with 15 billion or more cultures based on annual sales. How can a sweet little fruit gummy help you live digestively? Ultimate Flora probiotic gummies put the ultimate now.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. Talking with Dr. Cass Ingram today, these kinds of conversations, some people may find them a bit disturbing because they're finding out that all these various microorganisms are living inside and on their body. Start reading about the microbiome, start reading about digestive disorders and diseases, and boy, you start to take notice. And you say, well, I wouldn't have any fungus growing inside of me. Really? Okay, whatever. Dr. Ingram, welcome back. So, yes. Oil of oregano, Oregaresp, R-E-S-P for respiratory, Oregamax, and juice of oregano.
That would be the optimal, extremely unbelievable protocol to make a huge impact, and or even if we just did the oil, we'd still have a impact. And then, like I said, you can hit your fermented foods and your probiotics as well, maybe not when you're taking oregano oil. As you know, NAHS makes that really superb plant-based, not animal gut, not human gut, just from grass, which is health back, very aggressive implanter. And I like the idea that it's not engineered from some kind of animal tissue.
What is health back? Is that what is that?
It's a probiotic that's approved by the European Union and has undergone rigorous scientific studies to show that it really does implant. And that's not so much. See, there's a lot of confusion about this. We hear about how many billions does yours have? How many billions did mine have? But what's far more important is how well does it implant and stay residentially in the gut. You know, that's where it's really at. But that said, I mean, that's the therapeutic protocol for reducing inflammation, is to clean out the pathogens. I don't care what kind of program you use, clean them out, but not with drugs, of course, because that's aggravating the inflammation by inducing the candida. So you clean out. You replenish your probiotics. You continue to replenish your probiotics. You reduce the inflammatory cascade in the gut, and you reduce the leaky gut. It's more effective, this mechanism, than all the different things we try to do, like DGL, which is the
licorice.
Yes, the licorice, which is to take even digestive enzymes, which are very important. But if you want to get some results within 72 hours, this is the program. If you want to add in some digestive enzymes, that's great. You know, that will make a difference. So let's just summarize. We do a wild oregano oil-based cleansing, maybe adding in some of the capsules, maybe the juice. We probiotize ourselves. We sour fermented foods ourselves. We enzyme ourselves, and we will get better.
We will get better.
Yeah. But we also should treat the dental infection if we want to take it to the next level.
Well, we'll come back to that in 1 second. The oregano, is that the juice of oregano?
The one you love so much.
Yeah.
The juice of oregano, which you can also co-opt as a mouthwash. The oil, D73 is edible, so we can take it every day. The crude herb, that would be the minimum. If we want to crank it up a notch to support the immune system throughout the lower gut and the small intestine, we might take this multiple spice material with the cumin, the oregano, the sage, the cinnamon extracts. We're covered.
If you go,
we might take the health back. We might. I mean, we're going to get better.
I would advise and recommend the listener and the viewer to pay a visit to NorthAmericanHerbAndSpice.com.
Yeah, they're not trying to sell a lot of product on that site. They'll show you the product.
Well, they do a nice explanation of them, Dr. Ingram.
Yeah, for the health food stores. So you see the product. You can order, I suppose, but you go to your health food store and say, hey, these are the things I want.
Yeah,
like that.
I'm advising them to go there because the product descriptions are very good. And when you go and you click on our products, they have them in bone and joint. They have chaga and birch products, dietary supplements, enzymes, essential oils, and spice oil category, exotic oils. They're all categorized in links on the left-hand column. And then you can click on that, and then you'll see, like I clicked on the Oregano P73 products, and Oregabiotic came up, Oregamax, Oreganol, the juice of oregano, and so on. Explain to the audience. They always ask me, that product from North America, oil of oregano, P73. What's the P73?
Well, P73 is great because it tells you that it's a blend of high phenolic wild oregano oils and when you see P73, first of all, it's been tested in scientific studies. It's been demonstrated to be quite safe for daily consumption, reasonable amounts, 3 to 5 drops twice a day if you want to take it every day to protect yourself. It's pretty much like, okay, this is the original brand of oil of oregano, the inventor of the idea of edible oil of oregano, P73.
Wasn't there some scientific work done in Washington?
Right, in Georgetown University.
Oh, how did I remember that?
That revolutionized the entire idea of spice oils that even led to a patent by the USDA. USDA has placed a patent on a type of an oregano extract for food. It led to at least 400 other similar studies globally. Yeah. That was the study we did where we found that the oil of wild oregano was more effective than amphotericin B and nystatin in killing candida, and that it took 30 days to clean out the candida in the test animals, and that if you didn't clear it out for 30 days, the candida would come back and kill the animal.
Yeah.
So that we found that it takes, a month, a couple months, and that it's safe. We also found in another study that it cleaned out the bacteria, 5 different species. We found we did another trial where it was as effective as vancomycin in a small trial for like MRSA.
So what I would advise the listener, when you're taking these oil of oregano products, you take them, and if you're taking your probiotics, leave a couple of hours in between.
Yeah.
And the oil of oregano, boy, no one's going to ask.
It's a fantastic thing. It's an antioxidant, antihistamine, anti-inflammatory, and antifungal, antibacterial.
It's wonderful. If we had more time, the only problem I have with you is I never have enough time with you.
Well, at least we got to tell people about the real cause of digestive, which is the infections.
Yeah. So that protocol, oil of oregano, Oregaresp, Oregamax, and juice of oregano, that oreganol, juice of oregano, those 4 in combination, that will make your microbiome ready for prime time. So Dr. Ingram, I always enjoy talking to you. I'm always amazed at your passion. You've been doing this so long. You're still passionate, and that's why I love you. And other reasons as well. Take care. We'll see you next time.
At Country Life Vitamins, we've been helping people live happy, healthy lives since 1971, and we believe integrity should always be our number one ingredient.
Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in. Great to be with you. Hope you're having a good day wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show, and whatever you may be doing, coast to coast. And globally, we stream. Go to letstalknutrition.com, and you can watch the show there. You can watch it on Facebook, YouTube, my tube, their tube, any tube. Just get to a tube. We're good. Gary will tell you more about that in a moment. Thera Banks is my guest today, and I'm looking forward to speaking with her. And she's very good. You'll see, I promise. And I got some notes on what she wants to talk about. I won't steal her thunder. I'll let her explain you what that's all about. And Source Naturals, Planetary Herbals, those are featured brands for Threshold. Those brands are really superb. I'm a fan. Trust me, I'm a fan. A big fan. So we'll see what's on her mind, and we'll get into her theme in a moment. There was a story trending for the men in the audience. Middle-aged men are many, the exact number I could look it up, suffer from BPH, benign prostate hyperplasia. It is a really quality of life disruptor, and enlargement of the prostate. It's so problematic, and there's much written about it. I've talked about it. I've written about it, given talks on it, and whatnot. I saw something trending this morning, an article on green tea and BPH. Now, I'm pretty familiar with BPH, so I was curious as to what that was on their mind. And they were talking about that the polyphenols in green tea could be responsible for helping to manage benign prostate hyperplasia. And I thought, really? Now, if you're drinking, my initial thought was you could drink green tea till it's coming out of your ears, right? And I'm just wondering about that. And they said that various studies, and I'm quoting from the source, have shown that the prostate absorbs polyphenols more easily than other tissues in the body. Really? This suggests, they state in the article, that the prostate should be receptive to polyphenols when used in the management of BPH. Let me just tell you something about an enlarged prostate. Once that is enlarged, there's all kinds of talk about shrink this, shrink that, right? Well, you'll be an astronaut before you have much success at that. It's very difficult. What you end up having to do is manage the symptoms. Nocturia, having to get up 4 or 5 times a night. Not being able to empty your bladder completely. And so on. Having the urine stream being very weak. You can manage those symptoms. Shrinking that prostate, once it's, at a late stage of enlargement, you got to show me the data. Show me some data where that really happens a lot. If that were the case, I think there would be different publications on that whole. My God, they would say reverse BPH, and they would be all over the place with this. Turns out, though, that green tea is popular. As I understand it, the second most consumed beverage in the world. Green tea's good as a beverage, right? It has caffeine in it. You can get it decaffeinated. But polyphenols are prevalent in green tea. They're plentiful in plant foods, right? For sure. And they're antioxidants, they're anti-inflammatory, they're anti-carcinogenic. They're great. Green tea also has other ingredients, EGC, epiglycans, gallic acid, cholerogenic acid, caffeic acid. There's numerous other polyphenols. It's all good. I don't know. Green tea shrinking the it may help with symptom management. I'd have to see. I'll have to see if there's any. I'll go and look and see if there's a clinical trial on drinking green tea and addressing BPH, advanced BPH. Here's a way to get in touch with the show, large prostate or not.
You can reach us at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK. Dr. Garko's personal email is at drgarko@letstalknutrition.com. Follow us on Facebook at Let's Talk Nutrition and like us. Don't forget, go to our LTN homepage and you can watch and see the archive shows and Dr. Garko's articles. Subscribe to LTN's YouTube page at Let's Talk Nutrition. If you subscribe, everything is closed captioned, it's archived. You get a notice when we come live on air.
Good.
Also on that page, there's a chat feature. You can chat back and forth with us live in the studio on that also. So
Gary's always on that, so just dial us up. Dial us up. Thera Burns, I said Banks. She's going to hit me over the head. She's a registered dietitian. She got her bachelor's degree in clinical nutrition from the University of California, Davis. She got her master's in nutrition science from San Jose State, and she's a registered dietitian nutritionist. It's all good, man. And I like her a lot. I always. She's been on a couple of times. Thera, welcome back to the show. I've been looking for you. Where have you been?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. I'm sorry I called you Banks instead of Burns.
It's okay. Thank you.
How are you doing these days? Good. It's all good?
Very well. I'm excited to be with you. Celebrating Women's Health Month this month.
Month of May.
So
month of
I'm
May.
Really glad to be here.
Yeah, month of May is Women's Health Month. You're a young woman. Let me just, without getting out, if this question's too personal, just move on to something else. Just don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
As a young woman, and I'll be polite, won't ask you your age. I can tell you're younger than I am. That's mostly everybody else is. What is on the forefront of your mind about your health as a woman? What really, might even keep you up at night? What do you think about or are concerned about, either now or down the road?
Let's see. I think my health concerns and my nutrition concerns are well representative of many of women in the country. Energy levels, living long, and my beauty, and some level of vanity. So what my appearance is.
There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that.
Hair health, those sorts of things.
What about menopause? Do you think or worry about when menopause? I know that's a long way off for you, but do you think about that?
That's forever away for me.
What's that?
That's forever away.
Forever away. I know. But it will come.
To be perfectly honest with you and candid, no, it's not something that oftentimes crosses my mind. Being candid, I don't have a family and would like to have a family at some point.
Right.
So I see menopause as something that comes after that time period, and it seems very far away for me right now.
A lot of women worry about cervical cancer, breast cancer, a lot. They talk to me a lot about it. That's not on the forefront of your mind.
It's not personally at the forefront of my mind.
Yeah,
However,
for you. Yeah.
What I do practice is a lot of self-reflection and self-care, and the fact that I'm understanding the hereditary aspects of those ailments. And
we'll be right back. We'll continue.
Want to get at the core issue?
I'm Joy McCarthy, holistic nutritionist, and I expect more from my multivitamin. I've researched many vitamins, and what's truly different about Every Woman's One Daily from New Chapter is that it's fermented with probiotics and whole foods and gentle even on an empty stomach. Every Woman's One Daily helps you feel good every day, giving you immune, energy, and stress support, and nutrients for bone and heart health. You will notice a difference. Every Woman's One Daily recently won the Best Multivitamin Award, and I love that it's non-GMO project verified. Discover the wisdom of nature with New Chapter.
Whether you spend your free time on a treadmill, under a car, or in your garden, if your active lifestyle leaves you sore, Body Figures Inflammaforce may be exactly what you need. Inflammaforce has a natural herb blend that acts as an anti-inflammatory to help maintain healthy joint and mobility support. There are standardized herbs like white willow, boswellia, turmeric, ginger, and devil's claw. The vegetarian capsule promotes easy digestion and a fast-acting dissolve process. Inflammaforce includes a proprietary enzyme herbal blend full of antioxidants and flavonoids that target pain and inflammation throughout the body. Body Vigor's Inflammaforce contains ingredients that support normal, healthy joint flexibility and function, builds healthy tissue, and helps with your recovery process. So if you're tired of sore joints and inflamed muscles, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce is your answer. Purchase Inflammaforce.
This is Dr. Michael Garca. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garco. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garco. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garca. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garco. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garco. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. Kira Burns is my guest today. Always, as I said, like talking to her because I feel I can get a pretty straight answer from her. And she's dialed in. And she's a registered dietitian, which is good, and a nutritionist. And she brings a point of view to the conversation. And point of view is very important. Point of view will drive everything else will come out of your mouth, right? If you know the person's point of view on something, that at least gives you some context by which to understand what they're saying. It's not in a vacuum. And, of course, May is Women's Health Month, and Thea wanted to talk about that. Women's Health, National Women's Month is what it is. And so this is on her mind. And were there some particular health issues that you wanted to zero in on, or is there some overarching theme that you wanted to lay out, Thea?
Yeah. As you were talking, Dr. Garko, before the break, there are a lot of health concerns that are at the forefront of women's mind. You touched on breast health and reproductive health. And what I'd actually like to talk about today a little bit more is a neglected body system, perhaps in the forefront of today's fast-paced life, and that's bone health. A neglected body system for men and women, to be honest, but it's something that's constantly a dynamic body system that is integrally related to nutrition.
It is.
As I was I
was going to say, it's also connected to lifestyle, as we can get into that. How nutritionally speaking, how does our skeletal system, our bones, get implicated with nutrition?
So as I was kind of reflecting on the show and preparing for today, I started thinking about where did we begin learning about nutrition and its implications in bone health? And I really couldn't stop thinking about milk. That I grew up learning that milk does the body good, or milk builds strong bones, or got milk. And that was probably those campaigns in the early 50s and through today. We grew this cultivation around that milk was good for our bones. Really at the core of that.
No, you go ahead.
At the core of that is calcium. Calcium in milk was attributed to strong bones, and that's where we started learning about nutrition and bone health. So calcium and bone health. But what I'd like to talk about today is some recent research and some ingredients that we've developed a product around. It's called MBP, which stands for Milk Basic Protein, and some of the other nutrients that are prevalent in our diet in some amounts, but can also be benefited by supplementation. So
let me be clear. You have some sort of milk-based product, supplemented Source Naturals, or what? Maybe I misunderstood.
Sure. There's an ingredient that we've researched called Milk Basic Protein, and it's an ingredient that's been extracted from milk, skim milk, and gone through very rigorous research and has been found to support calcium and other nutrients in the diet in balancing the breakdown and subsequent rebuilding of bone, preventing, through well-controlled human studies, has been shown to support healthy net bone formation. So over time, we're in a cycle of bone breakdown, bone rebuilding, bone breakdown, bone rebuilding, a dynamic process throughout our lives.
So MBP, milk-based basic protein, that, as I understand it, you correct me if I'm wrong, it's a fraction of whey protein that's found in milk?
Correct. It's a complex of several different proteins extracted from whey protein, just like you said.
Okay. All right. Let me just, as a sidebar, are you a big fan of drinking milk?
You know, I really think that the decision to drink milk is an individual one, whether your body tolerates it well or if you're using milk substitutes. Milk is fortified with vitamin D and calcium, generally, and a decent source of protein, making it a great addition to a diet if your body tolerates and you enjoy drinking it.
Okay.
If not, there are plenty other foods that offer calcium and vitamin D and are also fortified similarly that make fine milk replacements or milk substitutes.
So one of the most, how can I put this? I guess insidious, maybe I don't think that's too strong, of conditions is osteoporosis, right? Both in women and men, the bones becoming brittle. Mm-hmm. Is that a function of age? Is that a function of diet, a poor diet, and unhealthy lifestyle? A combination of all of the above? Is it genetic? What's your take?
I think it's a combination of all of the above. How I, as a young woman, am thinking about myself and preparing my bones for an aging lifestyle is ensuring that I am getting some weight-bearing exercise. That means get off the elliptical, go for a walk, go for a hike, put some weight on your bones, lift something heavy, lift your grandchild, those sorts of activities. And then thinking about my family and the elders in my family and how they're living their lives. My grandmother, who's 93, was recently diagnosed with osteopenia.
It's a forerunner.
At 93.
Yeah.
At 93.
That osteopenia is a forerunner to osteoporosis.
Exactly. So just being aware of the genetic factors, and you can do that by looking ahead and asking questions about the elders in your family, and thinking about, have they had a fracture or a fall? What was the consequence of it? What was their bone health? It doesn't require you going in to see your physician as a 25-year-old or 45-year-old woman or man and asking for a scan of your bone density, but just being reflective and thinking about it today, wherever you are in your lifespan, can make a huge difference.
When we come back, we'll explore this topic even more. It's really important, both for men and women. LTN, coast to coast and globally.
Women who are pregnant or planning to have a child have specific nutritional needs. Maintaining optimal nutritional intake is important for mother and baby. Body Vigor's Preferred Prenatal can help mother and baby receive the appropriate building blocks for growth, development, and healthy function. The Preferred Prenatal formula provides essential vitamins and minerals, along with added support ingredients such as folic acid and DHA. Preferred Prenatal also incorporates a bonus herbal blend to help the mom-to-be with the uncomfortable side effects of pregnancy, like nausea, vomiting, mood swings, and uterine health. Support a healthy pregnancy for you and your baby with Preferred Prenatal, exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition, wherever and however you may be listening to the show, coast to coast and globally, and whatever you may be doing. Who knows? So you're there. I'm glad you're there, and I'm glad that Thera Burns is with us today. She's the Senior Product Development Manager for Source Naturals. Just let me clue you in. That company, their products sold in fine health stores throughout the U.S., If you're looking for supplements that you can rely upon in the quality, and if you're looking for a supplement you can't seem to find in another brand, please check out Source Naturals. Go to sourcenaturals.com. I'm a big fan, as you can tell. I like them a lot. And Thera, welcome back. You alluded to a product from mentioning now the aforementioned Source Naturals. That contains this fraction of whey protein in the product that is good for bones. Which product is that?
This product is called Source Naturals MVP Osteo with Calcium. The product is formulated with not only MVP and not only your basic calcium and vitamin D, but all of the nutrients that are implicated in bone health. Vitamin K, vitamin C, 2 forms of vitamin K, in fact, and copper, for example. It's a well-rounded formula and one backed in really fabulous clinical studies.
Yeah, I happen to have your company sent a sample of it so we could show it on air. I'm holding it up. MBP, milk basic protein, right? Is what we're talking
Exactly.
about. It's MVP Osteo with calcium. Why put the cofactors in there? Explain to the listener and the viewer why cofactors and what their purpose is.
Sure. So building bone begins with building an infrastructure, and by just eating calcium doesn't mean that calcium gets into the bone. It requires a complex cascade of reactions that actually attract calcium and phosphorus into the bone, which through a dynamic process. So vitamin C, for example, is essential in the synthesis of collagen, which is the matrix that provides scaffolding for building bone. And it's needed to convert one of the amino acids in collagen, a protein, it's called proline, to hydroxyproline, which makes that functional matrix. So around that functional matrix, we can attract calcium and phosphorus that are interacting intracellularly because our bones are alive. They're interacting with other cells in our body as they rebuild and break down and rebuild and break down over our lifespan.
What in terms of the consumption or the protocol for daily use, how much do you take? Do you take it on an empty stomach? Is there a better time to take it than not? What would you say to the listener and the viewer about that?
Sure. The MVP Osteo formula is a 3-tablet per day serving. Like I said, it's an all-encompassing. You pretty much, with these 3 tablets, you cover all of your bone health needs. Replace your chocolate chewy or whatever calcium supplement you're taking with this because it's so well-rounded in its formulation. I would recommend for calcium absorption, we've included vitamin D, which is essential for its absorption, and take these probably between meals. For MVP to be most effective, we recommend taking it daily. So this isn't something that you want to put in your cabinet and come to every couple of months. This is something, put it on your kitchen counter and build a routine or a ritual around taking this for your bone health.
Please share with the listener and the viewer why some of these calcium products that are out there in the marketplace don't have the cofactors, and people are taking these calcium products and they're putting themselves at risk. Can you explain to the audience today what risk they're taking in taking such a product?
Sure. This actually makes me recall some research that I just heard at a conference that looked at studying the U.S. dietary guidelines, which is what our government says is researched and published for optimum health, and recommends nutrient intakes for those things. But the typical American diet falls short on many of these cofactors, particularly vitamin D, phosphorus, and calcium. So making sure that you're getting all of these pretty much ensures that the calcium in the supplement you're taking is fully utilized by the body, or best optimally utilized by the body. Leaving out manganese, for example, or having suboptimal amounts of zinc in your diet won't allow the calcium in this matrix to be formed so that your bones can fully optimize what you're eating and supplementing with.
Isn't it true that without the cofactors, that calcium can get into other parts of the body that would be deleterious to a person's health?
In some cases, yes. I mean, calcium is needed in a lot of different body systems, intracellularly, extracellularly. But if your bones are going to need it and be attracting the calcium, this infrastructure is very foundational.
Do you put yourself at atherosclerotic risk in taking cheap calcium products without cofactors?
I'd say it really depends on other aspects of your arterial health for me to make that statement.
Okay. I'm not going to make you. You got to say what you're comfortable with saying. Iron. Often,
I will say what you get what you pay for as far as supplemental calcium. So
and you pay for what you get too. Iron. Iron is often mentioned in women's health. What's the deal?
Oh man. So iron, I think I would say, is our body's best kept energy secret. I would tell you to look at the sources that you're using for energy. I'm thinking, and when I'm saying that, I'm saying think of the energy drinks you're looking at. Think of those coffees that you're buying, and how if you're feeling regularly sluggish, the first place you should be starting is looking at, are you getting enough iron? Or could my body benefit from additional iron?
Okay.
It's at the foundation of energy. Iron is critical to healthy hemoglobin, which is the oxygen-carrying component of our blood. So imagine your blood is circulating throughout your body, but it's not at its optimal amount to carry oxygen. I mean, if you pause and you just take a really deep breath, you can feel a difference in your body. So
okay.
Think of that at a cellular level.
All right, we come back. We'll explore that further. I've been at a number of sites, Johns Hopkins and other sites, and where they talk about calcium supplements, where you can put yourself at atherosclerotic risk because the calcium is not going into the bones; it's finding its way into the arteries. There's more than a few commentaries on that and studies. We'll be right back.
I'm Joy McCarthy, holistic nutritionist, and I expect more from my multivitamin. I've researched many vitamins, and what's truly different about Every Woman's One Daily from New Chapter is that it's fermented with probiotics and whole foods and gentle even on an empty stomach. Every Woman's One Daily helps you feel good every day, giving you immune, energy, and stress support, and nutrients for bone and heart health. You will notice a difference. Every Woman's One Daily recently won the Best Multivitamin Award, and I love that it's non-GMO project verified. Discover the wisdom of nature with New Chapter.
Whether you spend your free time on a treadmill, under a car, or in your garden, if your active lifestyle leaves you sore, Body Figures Inflammaforce may be exactly what you need. Inflammaforce has a natural herb blend that acts as an anti-inflammatory to help maintain healthy joint and mobility support. There are standardized herbs like white willow, boswellia, turmeric, ginger, and devil's claw. The vegetarian capsule promotes easy digestion and a fast-acting dissolve process. Inflammaforce includes a proprietary enzyme herbal blend full of antioxidants and flavonoids that target pain and inflammation throughout the body. Body Vigor's Inflammaforce contains ingredients that support normal, healthy joint flexibility and function, builds healthy tissue, and helps with your recovery process. So if you're tired of sore joints and inflamed muscles, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce is your answer. Purchase Inflammaforce.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. And have the health question for today. I just want to, before I give you the question, this business about calcium supplementation and taking offline, if you will, off-brand calcium supplements without cofactors. If you go to PubMed, Cochrane, and other databases and start to look at that research, and can those kind of calcium supplements contribute to atherosclerotic disease, there's a back and forth on that. Some studies say yes, some studies say no. It's not clear. There's not enough large sample clinically randomized trials to give a definitive answer, at least many of the articles will say. But it's important for us to understand that why take the chance? Sometimes, it's important to anticipate what might be. I can't give you a definitive answer, and neither could Thera.
Well, this is why you need to go to a health food store and not go to a place that sells health and garden equipment.
Right. I keep saying, don't buy your supplements where you buy your garden supplies. If you got a bag of manure on one side and you got the supplements in the next aisle, wait a minute. What are we doing? Like, they may sell manure and tractors, but should they be selling supplements and do? Yeah, I know they're cheaper, but again, what percent of women in the United States, 65 and over, have osteoporosis of the femur or neck or lumbar spine? What percent of women 65 years of age and over have osteoporosis of the femur, neck, or lumbar spine? 10%, 15%, or roughly 25%? If you have the right answer, you'll win a $25 supplement gift card. Here's how to connect.
877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK.
Saw a woman the other day, and I saw a man too, hunched over, right? Yeah. And these things happen in broad daylight, right in front of people, but they happen incrementally, slowly over time. And then you find yourself in that condition. It's so sorry. It saddens me when I see that. Saddens me. Because a lot of it's preventable. Thera, welcome back. I have other women's. You were mentioning iron. That I know you're a fan, and because you had said one of your concerns as a younger woman is energy levels. Low iron levels lead to low energy levels, right?
Exactly. I was talking a little bit about hemoglobin and a component of our blood that is the oxygen carrying component. And it's very easy to think about how just not getting enough oxygen to our muscles, to our brain, and to our fingertips and our toe tips can make you feel sluggish and foggy and have low energy.
Sure.
My recommendation is replace that high caffeinated beverage you're drinking and take a look at the iron food you're getting in your diet and see how your body would feel taking something like Source Naturals iron and see if it makes an effect on your body and your energy levels. In my experience and the experience of lots of my peers, it does.
Mm-hmm. And I'm holding that up. Source Naturals was kind enough to send me the product, or send us the product so that I could display it as we televise this show, otherwise stream it. And it's iron. It's called Iron Amino Acid Chelate, supports energy production from Source Naturals. They make another product called Women's Life Force Multiple. All right. What makes this different from just a multiple?
Well, Life Force is formulated thinking about all of our body's bio-aligned systems. So we use the term bio-aligned, means we think about the body's different physiological systems, understanding their biochemistry, and scientifically formulate for women supported at every age. So this formula we build on the well-known award-winning Life Force Multiple formula and add additional women ingredients that are great for women. Many of those are the ones we've talked about for bone health: calcium, vitamin C, vitamin K, vitamin D. We've also included silica and cranberry for bladder support and urinary tract health. And we make this formula, probably not surprisingly, with and without iron. You can probably guess which one I would strongly recommend women take is the one with iron. My nutritionist peers at Source Naturals are probably listening and jumping up and down because we feel very strongly. If iron isn't something your body tolerates well, we do make a formula without iron.
Okay. To go to the health question for today, let me just see if I can give you a hint. I know that men 65 years in age, 65 and over, that have osteoporosis of the femur, neck, or lumbar spine is about 5%. Let me give you a hint relative to women. I said, is it 5%, 15, or 25? It is considerably more. Percentage of women suffer from the osteoporosis of the femur, neck, or lumbar spine. A lot more. 877-897-8255. Speed dial that. And even as I go off the air, if you have the right answer, Stephen will give you credit for it, and we'll send you a $25 supplement gift card. Not enough time to talk with you some more. I had a lot of other questions about women's health. Go to sourcenaturals.com. So, how are you going to spend the rest of your day today? You're not going to Malibu or any place like that, are you?
I'm going to do some weight-bearing exercise and support my bone health, and go and read some more research. That's how we like to spend our days at Source Naturals. Please engage with us if you have more questions on social media, or like you said, visit our website at www.sourcenaturals.com. We can continue the conversation.
There you go. Excellent. I like that. See? That's why I love that. And we got the phone lines lit up. Somebody will get it, and if they have the right answer, we'll give them credit. And Stephen knows what the answer is. It's the big number, Stephen. Thera, please give my best to everybody at Source Naturals, and you take care of yourself. And I'm going to Tell them that I requested that you come on, a little bit more. I'd like to see you a little bit more often, okay?
All right, looking forward to next time.
All right, I am too. Your health is your wealth. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.